The wait is over as DC rolls in its latest addition to its cinematic universe, The Flash. Let's follow Ezra Miller and his emotionless expressions
about earlier.
In this action-packed, time-traveling journey full of really weird running styles, disgusting eating, and an enormous amount of cameos. I mean, really guys, it's a lot! In what turned out to prove that even when you think you've seen the worst of the worst, hell no you haven't! The Flash, not at all official trailer. Ezra, which some inexplicably how got this role over Grant Gustin, didn't have to act much since his job as the new least favorite superhero was to put babies in microwaves and get beaten. The movie introduces the great and innovative concept of the multiverse, which obviously is novel to this movie only. No way we've seen that one before. Well, except for Miles Morales and Doctor Strange and Evelyn Chen Wong and...
We have experience of the multiverse. Most recently, there was an incident with Spider-Man.
What, man?
I did save the multiverse.
Has managed to piss off everyone in the multiverse.
Don't worry, Flash hits differently because it depends on not-so-top-notch CGI.
If a person is stupid enough to mess with time, what you eventually end up with is this. A multiverse. Some strands run almost parallel.
There will be inevitable intersections.
What it is, it's a hot mess. It's a crapshoot. It's all just a crapshoot.
A ton of cameos that carry the movie, and the same old villains who are as indifferent to the Flash's existence as we all are. The movie starts with sad Barry Allen traveling back in time to save his mom and meets another Barry Allen in the course.
It's my face.
And yeah, that's pretty much where the movie goes straight down the drain. Barry takes Barry to get him his superpowers. Very coincidentally, it's the same day when General Zod decides to drive through Earth looking for a Kryptonian lunch.
We've obtained footage from the sighting, and as you can see,
due to the extensive failure that every character in this movie is, the Barrys go back and forth in time. Hence, we find, and so help me God, that the main Barry was knocked out into the past Barry timeline due to a future Barry trying to save Supergirl, and now future Barry is trying to kill main Barry, and past Barry has sacrificed himself for main Barry. Never mind, where was I? Let's meet the characters, shall we? Hope you're listening for this part, but basically there's the main Barry, which basically creates the whole mess and loses his powers. And then we also have Barry from the past and Barry from the future, but in the past, the young Barry and the Barry stuck in time. Yeah, as I said, it's a bushel of berries. But it's not only berries. Are you guys ready for the cameos? The Flash brings back Michael Keaton's Batman because, well, the multiverse was always an excuse to use successful characters from the past to add Easter eggs to garbage movies.
I'm Batman.
Maybe it was to salvage the future of DC, or maybe just to remind the viewers of the time when DC didn't only make trash. Who knows? But the more you progress into the movie, the more you realize that this wannabe Batman movie has only used Keaton's very 60-year-old Batman to suck on the battlefield and get his ass kicked. Note to the filmmakers, don't take a billionaire in a batsuit who fights numbnuts in dark alleyways and put him against aliens and spaceships. Wonder Woman keeps up her reputation of showing up for a split second in a movie. She comes and smiles and waves, and then everybody forgets about her. Starting to look like a decent career trajectory for Gal Gadot. The Supermen had to team up to make up for the cosmic disaster that this movie is, and that didn't end with the Superman with their underwear outside. They gave Nicolas Cage his chance to be the Kryptonian hero, only to fight a giant spider. The movie ends with Barry's mom dying, which was the only plausible conclusion. I mean, this movie could have ended in 5 minutes if the Flash would have just listened to a DC hero with a little bit of brain cells remaining. That obviously means Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yes, because Barry, if you were to go into the past, any interaction you had with your parents or yourself, you step on the wrong blade of grass, you have no idea what the consequences to that could be.
But hey, who needs a smooth, coherent plot when you can have a migraine-inducing whirlwind of comedy and action, right?
Go again.
The real kicker? The Flash isn't really a movie. It was a colossal marketing campaign for the DCEU. Oh, and speaking of marketing, I wonder why Ezra Miller's friendliest presence is not seen in any of the Flash's marketing campaigns. What did you guys do? Lock him up in the DCEU tower? All he did was hurl some chairs onto innocent people. It's not much of a big deal. Get over it.
I'm being arrested for disorderly conduct?
Yeah.
By the way, did anyone care about knowing who killed Barry's mom? Wasn't this the whole topic for the movie? Okay, that's it. Take this away from me. Special honors to the tired Supergirl. Please, God, someone let this woman get some sleep. The Lightnings. The tomato sauce. Hell, this thing has more relevance than the Flash himself.
3 lives ruined for a can of tomatoes. If my mom doesn't forget the tomatoes in the first place, then he never leaves and she never dies.
Here. Right here, you can clearly see my client, Mr. Allen, reaching for a can of tomatoes.
Thanks for watching. For more not at all official trailers, please subscribe, share, and like.